Hi crafty friends, good morning. Today I just want to show you a quick double page layout that you can do, and it's a very simple design, very simple design, but it has lots of scope to add on. So if you're wondering where to start, if you're a beginner and you don't know where to start with this design. I'll let you know in the comments, but also I'm going to be giving away 7 of these little kits. I will pop them in the post. You just need to let me know that you want one. You will need to provide your own white daisy or white base cardstock because I can't post those. I went to the post office and found out that it's $10.20 to post those. So they're ridiculous. So I'm not going to be providing the white base pages with any of my kits. But this kit I'm giving away for free for the first 7 people who indicate that they want it. I'm not going to have, there aren't any instructions with it, so you have to watch the video to see how I put it together. Now, first of all, I want to show you how I decide what photos that I'm going to use. So this is my brother's 50th birthday, and as you can see I have a lot of them, a lot of photos. So I'm going to try that one there I want, but I have a lot of multiples, as you can see. So that's a good one. So I'm just going through and I'm choosing a few of my favorite ones, and I've actually gone in and found some ones that aren't even related to the event. So that's my husband, so that's, he's going to go in, and so basically I go through and then I choose. And then I choose the best ones. And these ones you see aren't even related. So they're going to go out. They've just snuck in the middle of this event. So that's going to go somewhere else. Maybe that one. So I'm going to go through and choose. That one's a good one. Choose which ones I like, and then I'm going to whittle them down. So these ones I have just gone through, and as you've seen, very quick flip through. So I love this one of my dad and stepmom. It just captures, it's not as good a photo as others, but this is the one I want to capture because it's them completely. And this one, no, because I've got my eyes closed, so I don't want that one. I am going to choose this one because it's a really good photo of my brother and I'm going to choose this one because it's a great photo of my dad and my brother's wife. And that one I'm going to choose because that's again a really good one with my brother at the and his cake. And this one I'm going to choose because it's everyone who was there. And this one I'm going to choose because it's my brother to a T. And this one and this one. So I have got my chosen photos. They're not all going to fit on this double page spread, but I'm going to show you what else I can do with them as well. So that's how I choose my photos. I don't need every single photo that I have printed or taken to put on the spread. I just need the ones that are the best examples. So let's do some cutting down and then we can do some assembling. So I'm going to get my trimmer, turn it the right way, and I don't need the bottom of the concrete, so I just want to explain things to you as I do them, friends, just so that you can perhaps do start memory keeping and know that it's not that difficult. And it's a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm going to turn it to the side as well and cut. There we go. So I have cut that down quite significantly and keeping the focal of just Maddie and the balloons. There we go, done. So that's long and skinny. That's fine. I don't mind that. This one here, we don't need all that stuff at the side, and we don't need the stuff at this side, because quite often we can actually fit our photos on a different size photo mat if we trim little bits off. So in this one, I've kept all of the important bits, which is our family. This one, I'm not going to trim too much. I'm just going to trim a bit off the sides, just because I don't need all of it. And I might even chop Maddie's legs off a bit so that I can perhaps reduce the size a little bit. I'm not going to cut them off too much. Don't want him to look ridiculous, but I want the balloons and I want him, and yes, we're not going to look at that finger. I don't think, having a look at this, I'm not going to put that one on this spread. Okay, so that's already one gone. Don't need all of Maddie's feet. I'm not interested in what he's wearing. I'm just interested in his face and what's happening. There we go. So this is just a quick tutorial how I do my photos. Now we need, that's a gorgeous photo of Barb and Dad, and I'm going to leave it that way because that's perfect. That fills the frame, so I don't need to change that one. And I'm not going to change this one either. Okay, so there you go. I've cut down what I've needed. So I don't need the trimmer for the moment. Oops, here we go. So I'm going to move that out of the way. I may need it again when I'm adjusting photos. So this is the layout I'm making. Front and back side, so I'm just going to pop that up there for reference so that I know what I'm doing. Now I'm going to take the things out, my kit out of the bag, because I had it in a bag away from everything. There we go, so we don't need that anymore either. Now we've got two white pages. So as I said before, I am giving away 7 of these, and you will get this. This is what you will get if you ask to receive a kit from me. And that's it. You can watch the video and see how they're put together. These base pages I can't provide as a mail out kit because they're just too expensive. It's ridiculously expensive. Anyway, more of that later. Sorry, friends. Still got a little bit of this cough going on. So just laying out my first side. So I have got 2 of these pieces of cardstock, and I'm just following the pattern that I have already given myself. And so I'm putting this side on. Oops, take the lid off, Julie. You can tell it's first thing in the morning and my brain is yet to engage. Okay, so we're going to do that. And oh, there's a piece of hair there. Let's line this up, friends, to the edge. There we go. Nice and lined up. Then we want another piece of cardstock, and that's the reverse side of this paper. And this is all close to my heart paper. It's no longer available, but I have a lot of it, so I'll be doing a lot of kits with this paper, and I'll let you know about all of those as we advance and as I do the videos. Right, so we want one piece there, and then we want this one here. There you go. I'm copying. So now let's see if this suits my layout, because then I want 1, there, and one layout there. There we go. So that's how we're wanting it, and I'm just going to dry fit it. But does this fit the photos? Let's have a look, friends. I could put that photo there. I prefer to put this one here, actually. So I always adjust kits, so don't panic. And I'm going to move this one. So this is what you can do. This is how you can change your layout, because I want this one here. And we can take off that mat because I don't need that photo mat. And I don't think I need the photo mat there. Okay, there we go. I will actually include the instructions because I'm I'm altering as we go. And that's just me, friends. I like to alter things. There we go. That's perfect. They're the photos that I want to go on this page. And I'm going to put journaling here. I'm going to draw journaling lines, and I will do that. I'll show you how to do that. So we just want to layer everything up so it matches perfectly. There we go. It's all lined up. So let's start getting things stuck down. There we go. I don't want to cut this photo because I love it. How good is it? Could I do it this side? Yep, that's better. I want to do the journaling this side. There we go. And so that's enough of a gap. So we've got a space here and a space here. So this one here, this photo needs to go on. I matte my photos quite often on white cardstock or a different colour, but I don't feel I need to with this pattern paper because it's quite subtle. There we go. So we'll put this at the top, and I'm lining up this edge and this edge here. Okay, so we've slightly altered what's on the original. Now the original, I'll show you, is 2 landscapes, but you can, as I showed you, you can change that orientation. And now I'm just going to show you how I do a few little journal spots. Let's use the little part of the tea ruler. Okay, so I'm just lining everything up nicely so I've got a guide, because I can't put my head over the camera. Let's have a look. I'm going to try and do it a bit more. And your journal lines don't have to be perfect, because that's just what they are. They're imperfect lines. So there we go. Now this is just to give you an idea. I will finish this off, but I don't need to do that on camera. You don't need to see me draw 100 lines, but there you go. So that's where my journaling will go. Now at the side there is one and this one here. So we're going to cut up using my Stampin' Up scissors. We're going to cut this up, cut this off so that we can stick it onto the square. Now I've put this square down just so that this little title, I guess you could call it, has somewhere to land. And I'm just fussy cutting this. You can fussy cut it any way. You didn't have to fussy cut it at all. You could just cut it out. You could just leave it, as a square. But I like fussy cutting. I'm sure you already know that about me if you have been watching me and looking at my Facebook page for a while now. You will know how much I love fussy cutting. There we go. and so we're just going to pop that there. Now in the original that I designed, see here I put the square is actually on this completely on the photo mat, but you don't need to do that. You could actually have another 4x6 completely across there and then put this down here if you like. Good times. It could go there and a little bit of journaling there, but I'm going to pop it up there because that's where I like it. But you could alter it yourself. You could use good times. You could raise up with 3D foam tape. I'm not going to because I just want a simple layout for this one. There you go. That's my beautiful brother. I'm enjoying having a look at him there. Okay, the second page, here we go. Let me get out the second page that I have already done so I know what I'm doing. Okay, so we're putting this banner, this strip of paper. Ugh, I'm still getting used to this adhesive, friends. There we go. It is a little bit different from the Close to My Heart one, but I still like it, so that's good. I'm just learning how to use it. Like I said, it's like I'm going back to school with all these new products. It's Stampin' Up, but I'm enjoying the process of learning. Okay, the opposite side here. And who doesn't enjoy learning fun stuff like craft? Every time I have to learn something for work, I just think, oh. But then when I have to learn something regarding my craft, I'm very excited. Why is that? Here we go. And there's the second side. So what we're actually doing here is popping in. Now I've got a darker one here on my sample. I ran out of the charcoal, but you don't need to worry about that. That's fine. Either or will work. So what I'm going to do is center. I'm going to put this exactly on the center of the page because then we're going to use these as it's like a top and a tail kind of thing, but I'm going to leave a little bit, just a little bit of white space there. You don't have to. You could actually, what you could do is just butt it straight up against there, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to leave a bit of white space. Okay, so because I haven't used, I've got photo mats, but because I didn't use them on the other side, on the other page, I'm not going to use them on this page because I just want both of them to match. Now we've got a few little embellishments on this side. So this one here, I'm just going to pop just off, just gives a little something at the top there. Then I'm going to probably could use glue for this, but glue is not within my reach at the moment, so I'm not going to. I should have realized and prepared better, but I'm just going to use the tape because half of it will be hidden anyway. There we go, top and bottom. So I'm just going to adhere. This circle is going to be the base for my journal. Again, more journaling, and for the other embellishment that I've got. So you've got 2 spots to journal, and I need to journal lots on this page. So I'm quite happy that I've made that adjustment on the other side. So that I've got more journaling spots. If you need to alter a layout, a scrapbook layout, or you bought a kit, or you've got one of the previous cut aboves, or you have some sort of kit, you can always just jiggle it around a little bit to suit your photos. So there we go. It's going to sit there. I would normally write on it first and then pop it down, but that's okay. We can do it this way. So again, more fussy cutting. I love this stamp. It's so good, and it's so versatile. The best is yet to come. These are birthday photos. I didn't know what sort of photos I was going to put on here, but it's generic. It's a generic layout. I do have kits that I would like to sell. I just haven't sorted myself out in that aspect yet, friends. It'll come with time. I am actually making a concerted effort to get lots more videos up for you, so you've got some crafty inspiration there. So we'll just keep going with that. And I will do the kits on YouTube as well, so you can have the instructions, and you can also watch the videos. So there you go, friends. I've just put it there, put the little embellishment there. The circle sort of grounds it, adds a bit more something, and it's in the same color as the charcoal here. So there you go. So that's my layout. So what photos am I going to put here? I think this one and this one, and I think that's it. Actually, I'm quite happy. So I've got 3 left over. I'm going to show you how I add more photos as well. So what I'm going to do, this is a double page spread, but what I'm also going to do to add more photos, I'm going to add flip flaps. So I'll show you what they are. I put them away. I will find one for you before I finish. But also I have a lot of these. These are Pocket Plus Pocket Plus scrapbooking memory protectors. And they're a great way to add photos to your layout. So I'm going to have, so the double page sits, I can't show you, but because I haven't got wide angle, but there's 2 pages, and then in the middle I'm going to fit these. So there's heaps of photos that can go here, and front and back. So that's going to actually do the whole of that party. So I'm going to have the double page spread, and then I'm going to have the Pocket Plus memory protectors in the middle. And I'll put stills on my Facebook page when all of that's finished. So that's how I'm going to add to my spread, I guess, my layout. So I hope you found this video useful, friends. I hope I've shown you ways that you could actually reduce, that you don't need to print every single photo and put every single photo on the page. That's been a hard lesson for me that I've had to learn over the years, because I take a lot of photos and I don't need to put every single one on the page. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Can I ask a favor and like and subscribe to my channel? I would like the channel to grow this year, so if you could do that, that will be wonderful. I'd really appreciate it. And until next time, crafty friends, happy crafting. Bye.